Hello readers and writers here, welcome back. Quick update, lights still bug me. I can see about 5 impressions right now. Even when I close my eyes, they're still there. So I am sorry if I like squint or anything. But yeah, that's still going on. But this video is going to be all the books that I am excited for that have already come out. Typically I did books I'm excited about in January that are coming out February, blah blah blah. This year haven't been keeping up on it, and so I'm just going to go through all the books that like I would have put in that video. I'm not going to go through descriptions or anything. It's just going to be title and author, because if I went through descriptions it would be like the longest video of my entire life, so I'm not going to put you guys through that. But yeah, let's get into it. So starting in January, we have The Maid by Nita Prose. That one is a mystery thriller. A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham, another mystery thriller. Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lynn Tan. This one is a fantasy. I believe it's a young adult fantasy. I might be wrong. It might be adult fantasy. The Saints of Swallow Hill by Donna Everhart. That one is mystery thriller. Real Easy by Marie Rudkowski. I believe this one's a mystery thriller. It might also be a little bit of a historical fiction. And then in February, Only a Monster by Vanessa Lynn. That one is fantasy. The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axie O. This one is a fantasy, young adult fantasy. The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. This one is another mystery thriller. These Deadly Games by Diana Urban, another mystery thriller. If her name sounds familiar, it's because I recently talked about All Your Twisted Secrets on this channel, and she is the same author, so there we go. And then in March, we have Gallant by V.E. Schwab. That is a fantasy. I've seen it both places, in the YA section and regular fantasy section, so I'm just going to say fantasy. It could be either, but it looks more like a YA because the size of the book and the way that they have it like mapped out, so I don't know though. A Far Wilder Magic by Alison Saff. That one is a fantasy. I just blanked on the word, excuse me. The Bone Orchard by Sarah A. Mueller. This one is a fantasy mystery thriller. The Night Shift by Alex Finley, mystery thriller. What We Harvest by Anne Prestott, excuse me. This one is a horror mystery fantasy thriller. The Magic Steeped in Poison by Judy I. Lin. This one is fantasy. And then in April we have Hotel Magnifique. This one is a fantasy by Emily J. Taylor. And A Garden Burning Gold by Rory Power. This one is an adult fantasy. Electra by Jennifer Saint. This one is fantasy, but it also bridges on the form of mythology because it is taking place during ancient Roman times, so it is more so Greek and Roman mythology. I know there's a minotaur in it, and it's also partly a mystery thriller. In My Dreams I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. This one is a mystery thriller. And then in May we have Hide by Kirstine White. This one is a mystery thriller. Destination Unknown by Bill Koenigsberg. I can't read. Sorry, I can't read. It'll be on screen. It'll be on screen. So this one is actually historical fiction for young adults. The Devil Himself by Peter Ferris. This one is a mystery thriller. I believe it's also partly fantasy. Nope, straight up mystery thriller. And then in June we have Our Crooked Hearts by Melissa Albert. This one is a fantasy young adult paranormal. The Song That Moves the Sun by Anna Bright. This one is a young adult fantasy. The Girl Who Survived by Lisa Jackson. This one is a mystery thriller. Measure by Nikki Erlich. This one is actually a science fiction and fantasy adult book. You guys know me, typically I don't stray towards fantasy, but this one sounded, or science fiction, excuse me, but this one sounded interesting. And I feel like it's still going to have that fantasy component to it, so it's not going to be too bad. And then finally, we have Forging Silver into Stars by Bridget Kimmerer. It is a young adult fantasy. And those are all the books that I would have talked about more in depth if I had been keeping up. So there you go. Hopefully I can do next month and get caught up there. I'm thinking about doing like an update video. Let me know if you want to see that or not. I just started summer classes. It's a 3-week program, so it's like I have to do like 3 lessons, like, you know, to keep up. But everything's due like once a week, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm doing that. Work, I'm about to be moving out of my apartment soon, so that's coming up. A few other stuff, so yeah, I am busy. But yeah, let me know if you guys want like a life update or anything like that. If not, fine. You can also let me know what other videos you want me to come out with or whatever. Whatever you guys want. Chill. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And it means the world to me if all of you guys will follow me on my social medias, since Instagram, Facebook, and my reading platforms. Those will be listed down in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!